from the Oklahoma Department of Wildlife Conservation, Outdoor Oklahoma.
Well, hello and welcome to Outdoor Oklahoma. I'm Todd Craighead. What would you immediately think of if I mentioned Lake Texoma? Well, depending on who you are, you might think about the state record blue catfish or maybe a great family vacation destination, but by and large, most folks associate Lake Texoma with world-class striper fishing. And that's exactly what we're going to do today. We're fishing with Liz Young, the executive assistant to the Speaker of the House, Chris Steele. Now, Liz knows her way around a boat, so today she's going to be showing the ropes to Rhonda Hurst, who's the administrative assistant to our director. Rhonda is also the coordinator for our annual Wildlife Expo.
Lower maintenance too.
Yes.
Those little ones. That's what
Yes.
we think about the kayak. We have this little reef and we call it a sea duck. It's only 12 foot long. And I mean, it's little.
Yeah.
I mean, tiny, little. But it's pretty cute. It's fun.
We came out early this morning, right at daylight. We got out on the lake, which is beautiful, but it's pretty choppy out here today. And we started slabbing, trying to find some stripers, and they disappeared. So we're driving around watching the fish finder, trying to find some fish. Wade, how do you know there's fish on there?
I don't have a clue.
All these other boats are following us because they think we know where we're going and where the fish are. So we're having a great time, but we're not doing much fishing yet. I'm slabbing for the first time. And apparently I can't reel fast enough for the fish, he said. So, too fast, I think.
We're going down about 25 feet.
We're supposed to mimic shad. And if you kind of jerk them on the way up, they look like an injured shad, so the fish will hit it, hopefully. I've never been out here. This is my first trip to Texoma, so I'm pretty excited. Liz, I think's been here before, haven't you?
I have. I've been here
2 other times.
and the last time I didn't catch anything. But the first time I was the only one to catch anything. I could sit out here all day long, but I would definitely have to go to the worms.
Do stripers eat worms?
Any fish will eat a worm. That's just my,
That's your theory?
that's my theory. Any fish will eat a worm. A worm is a delicacy to a fish. The juicier, the better. I learned this from an old man named Bill Turner. And this is about 3 worms on 1 hook, all juicy, and it was still alive. It's still alive, so we're ready to put him back down in there. Worms, I mean, fish cannot resist this. This is a delicacy to fish.
So what do you expect to catch?
A fish. It doesn't matter. I had a hit, but I missed him. Oh, no, I didn't.
What?
Woo-hoo!
All right, Liz.
That is what
Good
a little
job.
baby striper. Is that a striper? A little baby one.
Do you reel fast?
No, I was reeling slow.
You were?
I'm getting his daddy this time.
First fish of the day.
Yay.
Would y'all say that was about 3 pounds? Was it at least 3?
Maybe it was 6. You never know. Hey, I think I have one.
Uh-oh,
Woohoo! Check it out.
All right.
Yay! Yay! Okay, I like little George. Woo! Now, woo, woo, woo. These are feisty.
Yes,
bad.
thank you. Get on there. I think it's the same one.
All right, I'm gonna have to move on
I think
her side.
this is
All right.
the old, it's not
Now
the same
then,
one.
I'm happy. I'm happy now. I'm very happy.
Thank you. No, I'm just kidding.
Just caught my first strike ever. I'm pretty excited.
Oh man, I think this feels great. You like that? Yeah. Oh, I got one.
Oh,
Right there. Look at that. I didn't even know he was on there, really. I just thought I had a bite. I think he was swimming straight for us.
that's a pretty good size one.
Rhonda, did you think those stripers got that big?
Well, I'm impressed. I do. Woohoo! Woohoo! Yeah. See, I could do this all day.
Great job.
I could do this all day long. Awesome. You think? By the end of the day, we'll be pro.
We're pro now.
Oh, we're pro now. We're pro now already.
As soon as they hooked up these microphones, we're professional.
Oh, fish on, and he's fighting. Check it out.
Get him.
Woo!
That's a nice looking one.
Okay, now, whoa! He actually did a little biting, so I like that. Just reeling in kind of just at a steady pace, and he just latched on and went to biting. So, cool. I have to get a picture. I have a picture.
Well, here, let me take one.
Okay, here, let me have my phone. You gotta have your weapon.
Ready?
Yeah.
Hold it out like this.
Oh, that was good. I did have one. Oh my gosh! I said oh, he wasn't on there.
All right, let me take a picture of you with yours and your.
Oh, this one is about. He ate the whole thing, didn't he? He tried to kill it.
Okay, ready?
Hold on, the fight's not out of him.
Okay, one more time.
You catch that on a worm?
No, I did. My worm situation got tangled up, and I didn't want to mess with it.
Yeah.
I had to have
The last two ones I had did not fight.
This one did. The first one I didn't really.
They just gave up because they knew it was me. That first one told them I was out there. It's useless, y'all. It's useless.
Well, I bet our ladies today are glad that memories are not measured in pounds. You know, they might not have had a chance to catch one of those whopper stripers on Texoma, but trust me, they're out there. Coming up, we'll follow along with our South Central Region Fisheries Supervisor, Matt Mock, and his crew as they prove to us just why fishing is so great at Texoma, right after this week's Outdoor News Report. Gill netting is a great tool that our fisheries biologists use to get an accurate representation of a lake's fish populations. And from the looks of things, Texoma is as healthy as ever.
Each year, the Oklahoma Department of Wildlife Conservation, in cooperation with Texas Parks and Wildlife, samples the striped bass population at Lake Texoma. We do this in the wintertime each year, and it maintains a lot of consistency from one year to the next because we're doing it the same way each year. This process of setting gill nets enables us to handle a lot of fish in a short amount of time and gives us a good indication of where the population is compared to previous years, and then again how we can inform anglers of what they can expect in the coming year. We do this with sinking gill nets. Sinking gill nets have a variety of mesh sizes of monofilament line. Fish such as this striped bass will swim into the net, generally overnight, but get entangled with the net, and we'll come along the next morning, pick the nets, and work up these fish. This sampling tool enables us to look at fish populations from one year to the next, see if the fish are growing at acceptable rates. We'll use a subset of these fish to age them. We can get length and weight relationships to see how healthy these fish are, and to evaluate year class strength from one year to the next. This is a fish that was right around 12.5, 13 inches. It's a fish that was likely spawned in 2010, and it's a size of fish that was offering anglers a lot of opportunity this summer. These fish it's a very numerous, an abundant year class. These fish were easy to catch this summer, schooling on top. It's the same year class of fish that Liz and Rhonda were enjoying catching, and this size of fish will continue to obviously grow and contribute to what people are able to harvest in the years to come. We also are able to, in using gill nets, see some larger fish. This fish here is roughly 18 inches. This fish at this point is likely a 3-year-old fish. They reach 20 inches roughly on average about their third summer, about 3.5 years in that summertime. So this represents about a 3-year-old fish that we're able to see. And then we have obviously some larger fish in the lake. This fish is probably about 24 inches, likely either a 4- or 5-year-old striper. Another statistic we keep up with is the percent of 20-inch fish in the population, 20 inches and larger. Our regulations allow for anglers to harvest 10 fish a day, of which only 2 can be over 20 inches. This fish here, obviously a 20-inch fish, represents one of those 2 fish that a person could catch a day. Generally, the percent catch over 20 inches is around 20%. This year's statistics tell us that number is going to be more 25 to 28%. So the fishing forecast for the coming year for quality size striped bass is really good. Encouragingly, there is also that year class of small fish that's going to keep stripers in the lake for years to come. As this fish illustrates, these fish are in tremendous condition, and that's common in the wintertime where these fish are comfortable, the temperature is favorable, they're not too hot, they're foraging and getting ready for the coming spawning season. This is an excellent catch of white bass right here. This is a good sign for the coming year of good white bass fishing for this spring and this coming summer. Texoma's long been known for a good white bass fishery, and it remains that way. Sometimes they're not as much in the spotlight because we have stripers in the lake now, which a lot of people like to pursue, but we have a good population of white bass, some really nice sized white bass that grow well, and these fish will be good in the coming months as they run up the tributaries and spawn. Another species of fish that we get in our gill nets from time to time is crappie, and as you can see, this is a really nice crappie here. Crappie on Texoma grow fast and obviously a great table fare for anglers that happen onto them. Lake Texoma is home to the current state record blue catfish and also a former world record blue catfish in almost 122 pounds. Obviously this fish is not a trophy, but this represents a quality fish that would be available for an angler to take home and to eat. Texoma is a destination place for blue cat fishing, has a high number of fish of this size, as well as the opportunity to catch a true trophy. This year's gill netting results were the best that they have been in several years. A lot of these nice fish now have obviously recruited to this size. There's a lot of small fish that are available for the coming years, and the fishing forecast for the spring and the coming summer is going to be good. The last few years, the numbers have been a little under par due to some struggles that the fish went through, due to some shad die-offs back in 2010, but the lake has recovered well. Good numbers of fish out there, and the percentage of fish that are 20 inches or better is great right now. Good opportunity to come and catch some really nice fish such as this one, and obviously the gill net data also shows that there's a lot of fish coming on for future years. Myself and my staff are lucky to be able to work on Lake Texoma. Texoma is a tremendous fishing destination. It's one of the few lakes around the nation where stripers are able to reproduce naturally, to self-sustain the population that is out there, and it creates such a tremendous fishery, and it's one of the best fisheries nationwide for the opportunity to come and catch a large number of stripers. You can go elsewhere and catch a big fish, but you might be fishing for a couple of bites a day. Lake Texoma, the opportunity to come and have a lot of fishing opportunities to fish the way you want to, whether it's live bait or artificial lures or even come and fly fish them. Those opportunities are awarded on Lake Texoma because of the vast number of fish that are in this lake.
Lake Texoma is absolutely a marvelous playground. Everyone should come and experience it. We have 89,000 acres of water, 580 miles of shoreline, and for each one of those miles we're equally diverse. We have fishing, we have swimming, we have camping, we have cabins, all kinds of lake-related activities. Our fishing industry alone is a $30 million industry here. We are known for striped bass fishing, but obviously there are many other kinds of fishing. We have several hundred fishing guides that are very reputable. They furnish the boat, the motor, all the fishing gear. They furnish everything for you but your food and drink for the day. And when you get in with your catch, which is always great, they'll clean it for you, package it, and let you take it home. We have approximately 6 million visitors come to Lake Texoma annually, and this generates hundreds of millions of dollars to the economy of the Lake Texoma area. And actually, not even just to Lake Texoma, it extends all the way into the Dallas Metroplex and Oklahoma City because a lot of our vendors are there. So the health and the economy of Lake Texoma is very important to both of our states. There is something to do all year round. In the fall, we have some of our best fishing. We also have eagle watching. Birding has become a big industry, and we have a couple of wildlife refuges here on the lake. So we have something every season of the year to do here. The Lake Texoma Association publishes a guide to Lake Texoma that has all kinds of information on lodging, on boat rentals, whatever you need to make on guides. Whatever you need to make your trip a great experience is in that book. You can also check on our website. It's www.laketexomaonline.com. You can also call us at 580-564-2334, and we'll be happy to send you the guide or provide you any information you need.
Well, it seems that Lake Texoma never disappoints anglers looking for a great day of fishing. And you know, our fisheries biologists have a lot to do with that by keeping close tabs on the lake and by helping to set regulations that make Texoma one of the greatest fishing destinations in the country. Discover more of your outdoor world by connecting with us on Facebook and Twitter. For all of us at your wildlife department, I'm Todd Craighead. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you somewhere new next time on Outdoor Oklahoma.